Honda, the Japan international, signed in January from CSKA Moscow. First ever Japanese player at Milan. Started all 3 games at the World Cup for Japan. She scored against the Ivory Coast, gave Japan up the lead before the Ivory Coast came back to win that one 2-1. Disappointing campaign for the Japanese. And hopefully the game can settle into something of a rhythm for the last 25 minutes. Now we've seen the plethora of substitutions at the start of this second half. Here's Mexis. Bonera to Balotelli. Now Mian. Crisant, born in Toronto, where Milan played Olympiacos last week. Saponara, whose influence is growing on the game. Crisant again. Honda. Free kick to Liverpool.
Pretty noisy down here, isn't it, with this wave going around the outside, and what an atmosphere it is for these players in pre-season.
Brendan was talking to us about that last night, wasn't he, Robbie? He just said it's incredible. It doesn't surprise him anymore, but he certainly doesn't take it for granted. Everywhere they go, a sea of red. We were walking around the downtown area here the other day, and pubs have the Liverpool flags hanging outside, welcoming the hordes. Plenty have come. We've seen them in our hotel from Liverpool itself. What a great pre-season trip for them. And Liverpool have plenty of fans, of course, on this side of the Atlantic who follow them on these pre-season tours.
Yeah, I mean, he must get a sense of the size of this football club all around the world. And he's got to be so proud that he's got them going in the right direction. You know, last season really brought them right into relevance again in English football. And Kenny Dalglish, I thought, had a great quote, Arlo, saying simply, that feeling's back again. And he knew what it was as a player and as a manager. And for him to say that, you know that Liverpool are back and challenging at the very top.
There's a statesman quality to Brendan Rodgers. A ball fizzed by Gerrard looking towards Enrique, but it's cut out by Abate, and here's Honda, being trapped by Sean, who's signing from Bayer Leverkusen. Rodgers rates him extremely highly. He's a skill, but it's given away to AC Milan. And it's their throw-in. Rodgers in a party including Kenny Dalglish and Ian Rush and Robbie Fowler. They've laid wreaths at the 9/11 memorial in Manhattan and on Boylston Street in Boston, the scene of the Boston Marathon bombings. And there were 2 very keen Reds fans at Yankee Stadium, Daniel Craig and Mike Myers. It's not fair, really, Robbie, when you're backed by James Bond and Austin Powers, is it? It's an unfair advantage.
Absolutely.
Sharp. Nice little flick by Coutinho. Couldn't find Cody. Montari looking for Balotelli. Sacco is there, and there's time here for Martin Skrtel.
But that run from Balotelli, I mean, there's so many reasons why he's going to be in the starting lineup instead of Pazzini, but he gives that little bit of movement, so he can do the build-up play and the show into feet, but also he can make those clever runs in behind as well. It's going to be useful in Milan, of course, if he decides to stay and he remains at this club.
No foul on Glenn Johnson. It was a wonderfully weighted ball by Gerrard out to the right-hand side. Honda for AC Milan. Barty has to retrieve.
Not a great ball that time, but at least Milan have stepped it up 2 or 3 notches in terms of tempo and speed of play. And that's what Inzaghi must have wanted from his team in this second half. Must have had a word at half-time to say, come on, there's no reason why we can't put a little bit more effort and enthusiasm into this match and try and get on the ball a little bit more. And they've certainly done that in this second half.